What's good with y'all, man? It's AG, man. So basically, I asked y'all some time ago. I said, let me know some things y'all want me to talk about on my unofficial podcast, right? And somebody, well, not somebody, Remix is the one who asked me to do this. I really didn't feel like making a whole big video, to be honest. I just wanted to get my point across and send a message. I didn't feel like making it look all pretty and all that. But he basically asked me to talk about like feeling stuck, like basically just talk about feeling stuck, how to get out of that feeling of feeling like you can't basically get out of your position. That's how I basically took it, because he just wrote talk about feeling stuck. So that's what I'm assuming he mean by that. The best way to not feel stuck in life, in my opinion, and first and foremost, before I start to say this, I don't want to, first of all, I want to say I'm not above nobody watching this. I'm not no better than nobody. My life is not perfect. It's a lot of things in my life I have not figured out yet. I'm still trying to get through this shit just like the rest of y'all, okay? First and foremost, I want to say I'm not no better than nobody. I just have my ups and downs, and I've had my experiences and my learning lessons in life that gave me a little bit more knowledge than the average person, I feel like, especially at my age. So what I will say though, okay, if you feel stuck, in my opinion, the best way not to feel stuck in life is to just keep moving. That's the best way I could put it. You don't want to feel stuck, keep moving, because nothing's going to be perfect anyway. You're going to have ups and downs. You're going to have times where you feel stagnant. You're going to have times where you feel like you're moving real fast. You're going to have times where you're moving real slow. It's nowhere around it. Life is about ups and downs. If everything was constant, if everything was always good, you would never be able to appreciate it. So you have to appreciate the bad times just as well as the good times, even though it's a little bit harder. And when I say appreciate it, just be excited and happy that you're alive, okay? The best way not to feel stuck is to just keep moving. You have to keep progressing, keep working on things. Don't make it seem like you have to always be doing things perfectly. It's not going to happen like that. 9 times out of 10, it's just not going to happen like that. Nothing can ever be perfect 1,000% of the time. Think about when I first started my channel. Take me for an example. Think about when AGTV first started doing reactions, right? And if you want to go even further, before I started doing reactions, look at my view count. Look at the people who was actually watching. It was almost 0. Nobody was really watching back then. It's people that kind of went back and kind of watched some shit now. But most of them videos from when I very first started this channel, they don't even have over 100 views, bro. So when you go back and look at it, I could have gave up and felt like I was stuck. Oh, I can't do this. But the more you just keep on doing things, eventually it'll start to move. You just can't stay stuck. Literally, just don't stay stuck. Just keep on doing things, even if it's not perfect. When you first start, like, let's say if you wanted to start doing YouTube. When you first start, you're not, 9 times out of 10, your videos are not going to be as good as you want them to be. Remember when my thumbnails was just average as hell? My thumbnails wasn't really all that. When I started changing my thumbnails, I started getting more views. I didn't know that I didn't think that thumbnails were that important. I wouldn't even have thought about it, but I just did it just off the love. Like, I was doing reactions just because I wanted to do the reactions. I wasn't getting paid off reactions or nothing like that. I did a reaction. I saw that y'all liked it, and I just kept on doing it. It was nothing perfect about it. It was nothing about it I was trying to make perfect. I just like connecting with y'all. That's all it was. And like I said, when I first started YouTube, I could have felt like I was stuck. I could have felt like, oh, it's not moving for me. It's not doing nothing for me. And I could have just got in my feelings and just never did YouTube again. But I never looked at it like that. I was just like, shit, I like doing it. I like to edit. I like the feeling of being able to say that I did a whole video myself and edited and shot it. And I just like the whole process of doing YouTube. So I never felt stuck because I did it because I like doing it. And that's another thing. Whatever y'all doing, you can't just do it for money. It's never going to work. It's going to feel like a job. When you get up and go to work, do you ever feel like going to work? No, you don't. Even though you know you're going to get paid. Because you know you're just going there to get paid. So you don't want to go. You're only going there for money. There's nothing fun about going to work. It's nothing that makes you excited about going to work. When you got to get up when you don't feel like getting up. You got to clock in when you don't feel like clocking in. You got to listen to people you don't feel like listening to. But you know you got to do it to get the money. You know what I'm saying? When you start doing things just for money, like let's say you wanted to start making music and you just wanted to put out an album and hope that it blow up so you can make money. What if it don't blow up? Then what? Now you got to go make another album and hope that it blow up again. Then you got to go make a whole nother album and hoping it blow up again. You're going to keep on doing it in hopes to make some money off of it, and then it's going to feel like a job because you're not getting paid, first of all. That's even worse. You're not even getting paid for it. And secondly, it's going to feel like a job because you just keep on trying to do things to make it perfect so other people can like it. And then people, 9 out of 10, they're not going to end up liking it because you're trying to be perfect. Anything you have to try to do, it's not going to come off as genuine, bro. It's just not. If you got to try to be a genuine person, you're not a genuine person. If you have to try to make good content, like, I don't want to say try, because you should put forth your best effort, But if you have to try it to where you're changing your personality, you're altering who your actual self, bro, it's never gonna work. You're gonna always feel stuck because you're not gonna move, because you're gonna look like everybody else that's trying to look like something. You have to be yourself. If you don't want to feel stuck, you gotta just keep on creating and keep on doing things in a way that you would do it. Don't worry about the way these other people are doing it that got millions in marketing dollars backing them. Because a lot of these people that's blowing up, whether it be on social media, YouTube, music, whatever, a lot of these media platforms that got these big ass entertainers and influencers, a lot of times they got a bag backing them. They got money backing them. They got all these different machines behind them that you don't even get to see. So when you see a lot of these things working for the same artists over and over and over again, when these same artists can put on the same image, the same outfits, wear the same clothes, do the same exact things, and they blow up off that shit, 9 out of 10, it's a label backing that shit, and they're promoting that image. You get what I'm saying? They're promoting that agenda. That's what they want y'all to see. So in order for you to make it on your own, and for you to not feel stagnant, and for you to keep your freedom as a person, you need to be yourself. You need to be different. You need to be innovative. That way you won't have anybody to compete with. Then you won't feel stuck because you have nobody to compete with. How can you feel stuck if you got nobody to compete with? And then when those people do come in and see you and they do start liking you, you do gain supporters, it's going to feel that much better because you're not doing it based off of somebody else's belief system, or you're not doing it based off of what somebody else is going to see you as. You're doing it based off what you want to do. Now it doesn't feel like work. Now it doesn't feel like, oh, I have to get paid. Now it doesn't feel like that. You're doing it for the love, and you're feeding off the people's energy that they're giving to you, and you can give that energy back to them. Now it's a healthy relationship between you and your supporters. Now you're building a real community. Now the money will come on the back end. Now when the money comes, you're not even going to be tripping about the money, so it's going to feel even that much better when you get it, because it's like, damn, now the money just a plus. You get what I'm saying? At first, yeah, you got things you got to pay for, like bills. You might be behind on certain things in your life, and you need the money. And you might be, like, happy about the money at first. But once you get comfortable enough to where, okay, now you're making, like, $3,000-$4,000 a month. Now YouTube is paying you as much as a regular job will pay you. Now you just doing it because you love it, bruh. And you already was doing it because you love it, but now that you got some money, you really, really doing it because you love it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to feel stuck in life, and I don't care what it is you're doing, I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't care. It could be anything. I don't care what it is, bro. You absolutely have to do it because you want to do it. And you have to keep creating. You have to keep innovating. You have to be consistent. You have to be persistent in everything that you do. If you don't want to feel stuck, just keep moving. It's that simple. It's that simple. When you wake up in the morning and you lay in the bed, do you just lay there and be like, damn, I'm stuck in bed. I'm stuck. Or do you just get up when you feel like getting up and you start your day? That's the same exact thing. Just keep moving. Just keep doing stuff. You don't have to feel stuck. You're choosing to feel stuck. And if you do something that requires startup money, do it on a lower level first. Don't try to make it look perfect. If you want to do music, bro, listen, for all y'all who want to do music out there, okay? If you want to do music, all right, and you don't have the money to go to the studio, you don't have the money to shoot an official video, you don't have the money to buy the most perfect, most fire outfit in the world, start at your level. If you don't have the money to do all that, why do you even want to put on an image like you have the money? Just do it from your room, do it from your house, do it outside on the porch. I don't care where you do it. Write a freestyle, turn on a beat, rap to it, post it to YouTube. It's that simple. You're so much farther ahead going that route than waiting for this magical money to appear in your life. What if it never comes? What if that startup money never comes? What if the startup money you're looking for is coming from you doing it organically from your home? What if that's the startup money? What if that's where your following comes from? What if that's the start to everything? You know how many artists that made it just off rapping off other people's beats? Doing little freestyles and shit like that. You know how many influencers that made it off Instagram just rapping beats that went viral off just rapping off other people's beats and they get signed and shit like that afterwards, bro? You could do that same exact thing. You can rap a cappella without a beat. If I wanted to just start rapping right now to y'all, and some of y'all still watching this video, I could just start rapping right now and I might rap some hard shit and y'all be like, damn, that was fire. And you might replay it and play it again, and now you watching me to see if I ever react, or I'm mixing my words up. Now you watching me again to see if I'm gonna post another freestyle because you just saw how crazy I just went on here. But imagine if I just said, oh, I can't do no freestyle, I can't do no music until I get the money right so I can go to the studio and it can sound perfect. Bro, you're not doing it because you love it if you need everything to be perfect. That makes no sense. Stop looking at everything like it's about money. It's not just about money. Whenever you start doing things out of your passion, money will follow. But that's how I feel about feeling stuck in life. And that's how I feel about what I think you should do to get out of that mind state. Just move around, bro. Okay? That's my main advice to y'all, is just fucking move around, bro. Don't stay in the same spot. Don't wait for the perfect opportunity. Right now is the perfect opportunity. You woke up, you breathing today. Today is an opportunity to start something new or continue something that you already started. I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm out.